Can you just speak to the atmosphere, how much fun, what it was like, how much you personally enjoyed it, and where all the three-pointers up and down the roster came from today?
Yeah, it was definitely a fun game. Our first playoff game this year at home, Sunday, 1 p.m., like perfect setup, right? So yeah, we came out the right way. We're the first ones to punch them, and yeah, we got off to a good start, and from that point on, we kept it going.
Kristaps, you guys had 3 really good defensive quarters to start the game. How important was it for you guys going into that to set the tone on the defensive end, especially?
Definitely, I think it was important that how the third quarter went for us. I think that was a big key for us. Of course, again, we can find moments like in that fourth, right? We weren't perfect. We kind of maybe took our foot off the gas just a little bit, and you know, any team is dangerous. They start making shots, and then it's like, okay. But we stayed calm, and we managed to put the game away and keep that separation that we have built up throughout the game.
And then Jimmy Butler out for the series. The hitter be running through Bam a lot. You getting that matchup off the start, how important is it for you to sort of take that matchup, maybe not personally, but like take that matchup seriously and sort of
Is that official that Jimmy's out?
Or well, I just meant for this game, like in this game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, of course they're gonna play through Bam, as the number one option. So yeah, we have to do a good job as a team, just trying to make it difficult for him. He's gonna, do his thing and shoot those middies, and we know what type of player he is. So, and yeah, he's definitely, he's gonna be involved in many situations. So, we'll just, make sure we do the best job we can.
Kristaps, you were expecting the physicality, the scuffle at the end of the fourth there. What happened on that, the play where Tatum got fouled there, and how do you feel like you guys responded to some of the physicality and other things they were doing?
I think we matched it. If not, we did a pretty good job, I would say. Yeah, of course, a little bit. I don't know if it was accident or not. Those kind of plays happen. A little bit action. I think it's good for during the playoffs. So that was fun.
Kristaps, what over here on your left? Obviously, an unusual situation with how early you guys clinched this year. What have the past 3 weeks or so been like for you guys of kind of the process of maintaining this urgency and then turning it on today? And how did you feel like you guys did so? A lot of times, sometimes teams could maybe have that one game where it takes them a minute to get back to where they were before.
Yeah, that was an emphasis for us, just knowing that we've been off for a little bit and we've kind of secured our, place. And so it was like difficult for us to trick ourselves to maintain this crazy mindset of winning every regular season game past that point. But knowing that we have the real thing coming soon, and I'm glad that we came out the way we came out tonight, and we just set the stage for the rest of our path.
Kristaps, buenas tardes. Se habló mucho del descanso, la falta de actividad, pero qué tan importante era salir en este juego y mostrar todo lo que enseñaron en la temporada regular.
No, sí, fue casi 2 semanas para algunos jugadores que estábamos fuera, y era importante que empezáramos esta serie con la mentalidad correcta. Y nada, salimos al principio del partido como deberíamos de haber salido, y ya está, y hicimos lo que debemos de hacer.
Kristaps, are you taking that matchup against Bam personally?
No, this is business. This is not, we want to stop him as much as possible, but understanding they're going to play through him all the time. He's going to be involved in all the situations. I don't care about him. I care about our team and what we're trying to achieve, and this is not one-on-one me against Bam. This is Celtics against Heat, so we'll make sure that's our focus.
Kristaps, this is you've been in the playoffs before, but this is your first one here. What was it like from coming to the arena, pregame warm-ups? Was there a difference? Did you feel a difference in the atmosphere here for your first one as a Celtic?
Of course, just the feeling a little more the juice, for the game. But early games are always a little bit weird. It's like an early morning, kind of feels like almost like a practice, but we all knew it's a game and not only a regular game, but we're starting the playoffs here. So, as I said, I was just happy that we came out the way we came out to this morning, this afternoon, and playing in Boston and playoffs. It's looking forward to more and more games here at home.
Last two questions.
Kristaps, you mentioned the importance of landing that first punch and then continuing through the third quarter. How do you maintain that edge and focus on the physicality throughout this series?
Good question. I think we have to take that moment when they start to make that comeback as use that as that driving force for us going forward. Like, they can make shots, they can make us they can throw some punches back too, and they're dangerous too. So we cannot just take it for granted and be like, okay, we're gonna just be able to walk past them. So just maintaining that healthy edge and healthy edge for us going forward is going to be very important.
Kristaps, Jason Tatum, his first career playoff double. How much does that kind of reflect what kind of team you guys are, a complete team?
That was a beautiful game from him, getting those assists, especially early on. He was not forcing anything too much, getting everybody involved. I think it's huge credit to him, to this game, how we all played as a team, because he got everybody feeling good early on, and that was perfect game from him. Obviously, of course, there's he can, for sure, he will say that he can play better, and he can. But overall, I think that was a beautiful performance.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.